Hello students, so welcome to today's session. As I already told each and every one of you, in today's class we are going to discuss most repeated questions of NEET examination. When it comes to NEET, see, in the last 2 days actually we discussed a number of concepts in our marathon session. So in today's class exactly what we are going to do is, when it comes to these most repeated questions, some of the students are asking concern. So before that, yes, Subhashri, Henry, Robin Yadav, for everyone, very good afternoon, my dear students. Yes, very good afternoon. One thing, yeah, some of the students are asking me, sir, where is your 12th marathon and physics sir thought part 2 of top 50 concepts? That also not there in YouTube channel. It will be there. Okay, I will check and then I will let you know. Yes. So once again, very good afternoon, my dear students. So, okay. Hello, sir. Yes, good afternoon, Yogesh. Hafsana, very good afternoon, very good afternoon. So when it comes to this session, this particular session of most repeated question, see, whatever the exam, if I talk about JEE main examination, the question paper setter will follow certain trend actually while framing the question. In the same way, when it comes to chemistry also, automatically we will be having certain model questions we will be having. So these questions are of very high priority. Why? If I take atomic structure chapter, how many model questions will be there? Either they may ask question based on quantum number, or we can expect questions from automatically hydrogen spectrum or the basic part of atomic structure like photoelectric effect, de Broglie wavelength, uncertainty principle. Only from these parts the question paper setter can frame a question. In the same way, if I talk about electrochemistry, what are the different ways? As a question paper setter, they may frame question based on Daniel cell or E0 cell calculation. One more possibility is reduction potential, oxidation potential calculation with the help of Nernst equation. Apart from this, where exactly they may frame question? Faraday law of electrolysis, or else the last part of batteries, fuel cells, some direct question, or else molar conductivity, equivalent conductivity. In Faraday law of electrolysis, they may club the concepts. Molar conductivity at infinite dilution. So from these concepts only, they may ask us question. Like this, for each and every chapter, we can able to predict. Like this, for each and every chapter, we can able to tell, yeah, this particular chapter, we can expect question from this. This particular chapter, yes, this is important. On what basis exactly I'm telling this means, please do keep in mind, my dear students, the very important thing is, understand, we are not the paper prediction or guess paper, most repeated questions. What are the, how, on what basis we are doing means, whoever it is, as a students, if you sit and analyze last 10 to 15 years paper, automatically we can able to see the trend. So short in from chemical bonding, we will get hybridization based question. No doubts in that, everyone know. In the same way, if I talk about coordination complex, definitely one question will be there based on hybridization. It is sp3d2 or d2sp3 or sp3 or dsp2. Definitely question will be there. How? In the same way, when it comes to basic concepts of organic chemistry, definitely one question will be there in IUPAC nomenclature. Definitely one question will be there based on structural isomerism. Another question will be based on optical isomerism, either cis trans, EZ or relation between two compounds. Like that, they may ask us any question. But for all these things, what is very important is, we need to understand what are the different model questions are there. Again, I'm telling, this is the only thing I will be always telling in all the classes. If I talk about number of questions from one chapter, if we decide, we can able to solve even 1000+ questions. We can able to solve even 1000+ questions from a single chapter. But tell me, do you really have the time to solve 1000 questions now? For one question, 1 minute also, 1000 question, 1000 minutes. So automatically, tell me, my dear students, is that possible? It is possible, but time consuming. then where is the time to prepare for biology? Where is the time to prepare for physics? But instead of that, what is the smart way to solve all the questions, to discuss all the question means approaching the subject with respect to different model. Approaching the subject with respect to different model. The moment we start to solve different model questions in a particular chapter, automatically we can able to understand all the concepts. What exactly I'm trying to say through different model question, my dear students. Different model means it is nothing but one model is equal to another concept. So one model means indirectly we are preparing for one particular concept. If in a particular chapter I am discussing 13 model questions means how many concepts we are having? Only 13 concepts. So today class, it's going to be like that only. I'm going to give different model questions. On what basis means a different model question based on the most repeated concepts in our exam. It is nothing but most repeated question. Now, the exclusively next 3 to 4 hours will be continuously question solving session. So, maximum try to tell the answer on your own. It is fine. So, once again, now few students joined. Cecily, Ammu, Rahul Kumar. Very good afternoon, my dear students. Okay. Shall we start? Is everyone is ready to solve the question? How the session is going to be means, I will display the question. I will give maximum of 1 minute time. Automatically, I will start the poll. Try to tell your answer. Once you guys can able to tell, automatically we can able to understand the thing. Still, sir, I can't able to answer the question. I'm feeling very tough. I got lost in calculation. Don't worry. Why I'm standing here? I will try to help you guys out. Just clear. But these questions are very, very important model question. You guys can expect in examination also. Sir, your 12th marathon for chemistry and physics are taught part 2 for physics topic wise also. That video is not there in channel. Okay, Ammo, I will just check actually after this class. Even I think morning you contacted me through Telegram. So definitely I will personally respond to you. I will also let you know where exactly the videos are there. If possible, I will share a screenshot too. Yes, good afternoon, Vicky. Shall we start? Everyone is ready? First question for the day. So maximum I will keep top 45 to 50 questions will be there. So try to solve first question for the day. What will be mass of glucose in which 600 molecules are present? First question is from basic concept of chemistry. Yes. 600 molecules are present. I want everybody to tell the answer. See, take it like a mock test and try to solve. Good afternoon. Shailaja, very good afternoon. Yes, what Robin? Why, sir? Yes. Yes. I think calculation part, it is time consuming. Yes. Everyone is getting option B and C are same. Oh my God. See, I need to say thanks to my DTP operator. Okay, B and C are same. Either if you people get C or B, it will be the right answer. So majority of the students are selling C. So I'm also giving here it as C. But since both the options are same, my dear students, very sorry, both the options are same. Just learn the approach. Quickly, I will tell, we will move into the class. So what will be the answer? 600 molecules are present. If molecule is given, how to find out number of moles? Yes, number of moles is nothing but given number of molecules, divided by Avogadro number. So if I substitute this 600 molecule upon Avogadro number, automatically we will be getting number of moles. Once we know number of moles, how to calculate the mass of glucose? Very simple. Mass is nothing but number of moles into molar mass. So automatically we will get the answer. But remember one thing, the unit will be in gram, right? Because what is the general formula for number of moles? Number of moles is nothing but given mass in gram upon molar mass. Molar mass is nothing but gram per mole. So automatically we will be getting the answer. Good. I'm happy. Next question. Again, any same option is there? No. Yes, in X ml of water, 4.8 into 10 to the power 25 number of electrons are present. Then value of X will be. Yes. In X ml of water, this many number of electrons are present. Now they are asking what will be the value of X. Quick. Yes. Nashi theory. Hey, Robin, actually already we discussed the complete theory part in last two marathon. Some parts are pending. I will discuss those theory parts also. Don't worry. Because in between we need to solve questions also, right? That is the reason. Just like a practice. Option B. Everyone is getting? Yes. So once again, option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. No doubt in that. How we can able to solve this? We know very well. If I take one molecule of water, if I take one H2O molecule, contains how many electron? Hydrogen atomic number is 1, 2 hydrogen is there, 2 oxygen atomic number is 8. So total 10 electrons will be there. Now, how many ml of H2O in X ml of H2O, this many number of electrons is there. So automatically, this many number of electrons are there means what 4.8 into 10 to the power 25 electrons are there means how many molecules will be present? Just cross multiplication, right? So if we do what we will be getting 4.8 into 10 to the power 25 upon 10. Am I right? So automatically what exactly we will be getting? Yes. So this means 10 to the power 24. 4.8, 10 to the power minus 1. So 10 to the power 24 molecules will be present. Now molecules we know how to calculate number of moles divided by Avogadro number. So approximately itself I can tell Avogadro number is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. 0.8. So 8 moles. So how many moles will be there? 8 moles. But they are asking ml. So what is the thing actually? First we will find out what we can able to find out. Mass we can able to find out, right? So mass of H2O is nothing but number of moles into molar mass. Am I right? So mass is nothing but number of moles into molar mass. Molar mass of water is 18. So 144 gram is the mass. What will be the density of water? 1 gram per ml. So automatically 144 gram is 144 ml. Option B is the right answer. It is clear. Okay, majority of the students want marathon, I feel, right? Okay, if you are also feeling the one, once the class get over, please do let us know in the comment section of this class. Automatically, we will consider, we will do the remaining parts also. Don't worry. It's all about your wish only. Next question. Yes. 50 kg of N2 and 10 kg of hydrogen are mixed to produce NH3 gas. Calculate mass of NH3 formed. Yes, tell me. Yes. Okay. 70. Everyone is getting the answer. Everybody is getting. Listen carefully. What is the concept exactly here we are dealing with? I'm stop. Stop all. N2 plus H2 gives NH3 gas. Now, what is the thing they told? 50 kg of N2 and 10 kg of H2 are mixed to produce NH3. Calculate mass of NH3 obtained. It is very simple. So, we can use the mole concept. What exactly we know? N2, how many grams we will be having? 28 grams of N2 reacts with 2 gram of hydrogen. According to stoichiometric coefficient, we will be getting 17 gram of NH3. Now here they are dealing in kg, right? So automatically 50 kg. That means I can take it as 50 into 10 to the power 3 kg of N2 is reacting with 10 into 10 to the power 3 gram of H2 to give how much amount of NH3. So basic mathematics now we can able to do. Yes, now with the help of basic mathematics we can able to do. So automatically now we can able to find out moles of N2, right? We can able to find out moles. How to find out moles? Moles is nothing but given mass divided by molar mass. Molar mass is 28. Number of moles given mass divided by molar mass. So what is the value we will be getting? 5 into 10 to the power 3. Here we will be getting 28 twos are 56. So 28 ones are 28. So we can keep balance. 28 ones are 28. 38, 48, 22 will be there. So I can go with 7 times. 7 eights are 56, 7 twos are 14, 19, 196. Yes, exactly. 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 mole. Now, how to find out? We know what are all the reactants is getting participated in the reaction. At the same time, we know its moles also, concentration. What we can do? The concept is based on limiting reagent. Now, what is the shortcut? I told you guys how to find out limiting reagent. Whatever the value we are getting, number of moles divided by stoichiometric coefficient 1 divided by stoichiometric coefficient 1. So automatically, which is smaller value? This is the smaller value, right? Automatically, the smaller value is the one limiting reagent. Larger value is excess reagent. Now, whatever the amount of product getting formed, that depends on the limiting reagent only. So, it is very simple now. Now, how many moles actually we are getting here? 1 mole of N2 will give 1 mole of NH3. But in the question, how many moles we are taking? 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 moles will give 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 moles of NH3. So from stoichiometric equation, number of moles of NH3 is 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 moles. Now how to find out the weight? Weight of NH3 in gram, it is nothing but mole into molar mass. So molar mass of NH3 is 17. So automatically what we will be getting? 1.7 into 10 to the power 17. Once again. See, what is the silly mistake I did? I need to balance the equation, no? N2 plus 2NH2, N2 plus 3H2. 1 mole of N2 will give 2 mole of NH3. So from the balanced equation, 1 mole of N2 will give 2 moles of NH3. So how many moles we got? 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 moles of N2 will give 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 moles of NH3 into 2. So 1.7 into 2 is 3.4. Right? So automatically now we can able to find out the weight. How to find out the weight of NH3? Weight of NH3 is nothing but 3.4 into 10 to the power 3 into 17. So automatically what will be the answer? 3.4 into 10, it is nothing but 34. 3.4 into 7, 7 fours are 28, 7 threes are 21, 22, 23. So 23.8 we will be getting. Right. So automatically 57.8. So what will be the correct answer? We will be getting 56 kg. We will be getting 56 kg. Option C is the correct answer. Now, whatever the value we will be getting in gram. We need to convert this into kg. Option C is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Shall we move into next question? It is clear or not? Please do let me know, my dear students. Let me drink water. I'm feeling very suffocated. It's sweating like anything. Yes, tell me, my dear students. Is it clear or not? Please do let me know. Is it clear? Yes, done. Perfect. Okay, done. Next question. Which of the following is the wrong statement? Which of the last question answer is option C. Which of the following is the wrong statement? Clear, sir. Clear, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. When it comes to statement type question, my dear students, please be very, very careful. Here only the tendency is more to do mistake. Please be very careful. Yes. And one more thing, my dear students, I can able to see some students are actually interacting with me in Hindi. Some students are interacting in Tamil. Some students are talking in your own tongue, mother tongue. But whatever, so I'm not supposed to use any other language, so that when it comes to the response, I will be giving only in English. Okay, please don't mind. Yes. Quick. Which of the following is an incorrect statement? See, Kuruvi roti. Very simple question. What is the answer? Correct answer is option D. Why option D is the correct answer? They are asking wrong statement. Here, if we see, an empirical formula represents the exact number they told. What is the empirical formula? What is empirical formula? Simplest whole number ratio. Simple whole number ratio. So that is not the exact number. So option D is the right answer. Yes. Next question. A compound contain 7 carbon atom, 2 oxygen atom and this much gram of other element. Molecular mass of compound. Na value we can keep it like 6 into 10 to the power 23. Yes. A compound contain 7 carbon atom, 2 oxygen atom and this many gram of other element. Okay, everyone is getting D. So shall we check how to do? 7 carbon atom. So carbon is 7 into 12. 2 oxygen atom. So 2 into 16. That many gram of other elements. So how to find out number of moles of other elements? Number of moles of other element is nothing but given mass. So the given mass in gram divided by Avogadro number. Now 10 to the power minus 23. So what exactly we will be getting? 3.32 into 10 to the power minus 23. So what exactly we will be getting? Yes. I think that should be plus, my dear students. That should be plus. Yeah, that should be plus. What exactly we will be getting? So 10 to the power 20. Yes. So once we find out number of moles, from that we can able to find out. One second. What they given? Gram they given, right? Okay, directly I can find out mass, no? Okay, what I'm doing, I can directly find molecular mass only, no? I want, so how to find out molecular mass? Molecular mass is there and then what is given? Gram is given. So automatically I can multiply by Avogadro number. So yes, what exactly we will be getting there? So now we can able to do it. So automatically molecular mass, if I want to calculate, how I can calculate? 3.32 into 10 to the power minus 23. Minus 23 into Avogadro number, 6 into 23. So how much we will be having? So the value comes out to be 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 19. Okay, 19.92. I can keep it as approximately 20. Minus 23 and plus 23 will get cancel. So automatically what we will be getting now? Just I need to add everything. 84, 32 plus 20. So 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 136 is the answer. Just we need to add all these things. It is clear. Option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Clear? Next question. How many moles of methane are required to produce 22 gram of CO2 after combustion? Yes. How many moles of methane are actually required to produce 22 gram CO2 after combustion? So, how many moles of methane required to produce CO2? What is the formula? CH4 plus O2 will give CO2 plus H2O. So, I will be getting 2 moles of CO2, 1 mole, and then how many moles of O2 we will be getting? X plus Y by 4. So 3 moles of O2. No, 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 no. 3 by 2 I will be getting, right? X plus Y by 4. So X is 1, Y by 4. Yes. X plus Y by 4. 4 by 4 is 1, 2. It is clear? Now, the question is all about methane and then CO2. What is the mole ratio we are having? Mole ratio is 1 is to 1 mole ratio. Now, 22 gram of CO2. So, 22 gram of CO2 means how many moles of CO2? 44. 0.5 moles of CO2. So, how many moles of CH4 is required? Automatically 0.5 moles of CH4 is required. So, 0.5 mole. Option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. It is clear. Option D will be the correct answer. Next question. On heating, K2SO4.XH2O loses its 34 percentage weight. Then find out molecular formula of this crystalline salt. Yes, by option elimination method, we can able to do this question. By option elimination method, we can able to do this question. Yes. How one person is getting A, one person is getting D, others? Yes, everybody. Root to Jibmer, Farzana. So what is the correct answer? We need to cross check. 34 percentage weight is getting lost means that 34 percentage is what exactly? X moles of water, right? So usually water only will get evaporate. Water lost is 34 percentage. Now which option will give 34 percentage? Let me take option D since everyone is telling. 5 moles of water. 5 moles of water. Water molecular mass is 18 gram per mole. So 5 moles of water means automatically 5 into 18. How much I will be getting? 90. So let me cross check. 90 divided by what is the entire molar mass of this particular substance will be there? K2SO4. So K2SO4 molar mass is not given in the question. So potassium 2 sulfur around 174 will come, right? 174 plus 90. Take percentage and calculate how much we are getting, my dear students. If I solve this, 90 upon 174 plus 90, we will be getting 0.34. So now tell me, this is matching with this value or not? It is matching. So option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Very simple question. So these are all the different model questions we can expect. A sample of phosphorus that weighs 12.4 gram exerts a pressure 8 atm in a 0.821 liter closed vessel at this temperature. Molecular formula of the phosphorus. Very simple question. How we can able to solve this particular question? Yes. A sample of phosphorus that weighs 12.4 gram exert a pressure 8 atm. D. Are you sure, guys? D. Road to Jibmer. Official Tamilan. See, Instead of Robin, you are not giving me the answer, but you are giving answer only to Subhashri. Here, sir is struggling by solving question. As such, I am having May 3rd NEET examination, but Robin is giving a response to Subhashri. Yes. Yes, sir. But parallelly solve question. That is also very important, right? How to solve this question? First, to find out the molecular formula. So basically, we need molar mass. Now, from the given data, it is possible for me to calculate number of moles. How to calculate number of moles? PV is equal to nRT. N is equal to PV by RT. What is the pressure? 8 atm. What is the volume? 0.821. What will be the R value? Since we are dealing in liter atm, R value will be 0.0821 into temperature. What is the temperature they given? 527. So 527 means it is how much Kelvin? 800 Kelvin. So into 800. If I solve this, automatically I will be getting number of moles. Yes, I will be getting number of moles. So what will be the number of moles? Number of moles will be 0.1, I think. Yes, because 100 times 10 square, if it comes here means minus 2. So this will be, I can write this as 10 to the power minus 1. So 10 to the power minus 1 means 10 to the power minus 1. So automatically I will be getting 0.1. Yeah. Number of moles, what we will be getting? Number of moles is nothing but 0.1. Now it is easy for us to calculate molecular mass. Yes. How to find out molecular mass? Given weight. Number of moles is nothing but given mass upon molar mass. Now I need molar mass. So what I can do? Rearrange this expression. Molar mass is equal to given mass 12.4 divided by 0.1. So what will be the molar mass value? Keep this as 124 into 10 to the power minus 1. So molar mass is 124. Now we are dealing with phosphorus. 124 divided by one phosphorus atom, it is 31 atomic mass, right? So how many times we are getting? 4 times. So the molecular formula is P4. Option D is the right answer. Option D is the correct answer. It is clear. Option D is the correct answer. All right. So these are all very, very important model question. Next question. Which of the following is incorrect statement? You people can observe. I started from basic organic chemistry. Now I switched into atomic structure. Which of the following is incorrect statement? Yes. Yes, Road to Jibmer, very good afternoon. Yes, direct theory based question. Option D is the correct answer. Why? When it comes to anode, exactly anode rays are emitted from the surface of the anode, my dear students? No, exactly, it emitted from the gas which we are taking inside the discharge tube, right? They originate from the gas, not from the surface of anode. So that is the incorrect statement. Next question. As the orbit number increases, what will happen to kinetic energy and potential energy of an electron? As orbit, Rajeshwari, good afternoon, sir. Very good afternoon, ma. Tell me, my dear students, as orbit number increases, kinetic energy, potential energy for an electron, it will increase or decrease. What exactly will happen? So those students who is joining in between the class, my request is from the beginning, just go and watch 40 minutes completed. So in 2x speed also you guys can watch, because I started from basic organic chemistry. We solved very good question. Now I'm in atomic structure. Yes, what will happen? As orbit number increases, what will happen to kinetic energy and potential energy? Remember, kinetic energy decreases, potential energy increases. This is very, very important. Kinetic energy decreases, potential energy increases. So please do remember, these are all very, very important. Next question. Yep, option D. Yes. A proton and an alpha particle. In the last, I will show the leaderboard. A proton and an alpha particle are accelerated through the same potential difference ratio of their de Broglie wavelength. So just direct formula based question. Not only PYQ Rajeshwari, it's all about most repeated model question from different papers. We can call it as PYQ also. But in PYQ also, I looked exactly for the different model question. You tell me otherwise in atomic structure, how many questions we can solve? So only different model questions. So what, Ra? If all D answers means what is the problem? When I'm framing question, my correct answers will be always option D. Because initially when I'm framing, I will think for the wrong answers, right? Same potential difference. Yes, yes, yes. For same potential difference, so what exactly we can write? De Broglie wavelength is inversely proportional to root of m. Now they are asking proton and then alpha particle. So ratio of their de Broglie wavelength. Yes. Proton and then alpha particle is nothing but, what is alpha particle? Alpha particle is nothing but helium nuclei. That is, so root of mass of helium upon mass of proton. So root 4 upon 1. It is nothing but 2 by 1. So what is the answer we are getting? Option 2:1. How everyone is telling answer D? Yes. Yes. How everyone is getting 2 root 2? Yes. Sir, do you know Telugu? Yes, ma, I know. Okay, okay. I missed the charge. I missed the charge. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So root of m 2m q into EV, 2m QV, right? Same potential difference. Yeah, charge will be there, right? Okay, okay. So automatically I need to consider the charge. So charge means actually here I will be getting 2. So here I will be getting 8. Okay, okay, fine. So option D is the right answer. I left out the charge. Option D is the correct answer. It is clear. Next question. See, Robin is not listening to the class, but he is asking there. Next question. E by m ratio of particle of charge 2 unit and mass 4 AMU. Very easy question. Yes. E by m ratio of particle of charge 2 unit and mass 4 AMU. Yes. Others, everybody getting the answer? Yes, it is clear. I'm very sorry. I received one call regarding meat. Okay. E by m ratio of particle. So what is the charge 2 unit divided by mass is 4 AMU. So all these are known values for us, right? So if we substitute the known values, automatically we will get the answer. So I need to give one homework question, right? Take this simple direct question as the homework question. Take this simple direct question as the homework question. Let me give normal answer. So some dummy answers. Next question. A photosensitive surface is receiving light of wavelength 5000 Armstrong at a rate of 10 to the power minus 7 joule per second. Number of photons received per second. Yes. Number of proton received per second. A photosensitive surface is receiving light of wavelength. They given the wavelength is 5000 Armstrong at a rate. What is the speed? 10 to the power minus 7 joule per second. Rate is given. Now they are asking number of photons received per second. This is also per second only. Yes. What is the approach we can use here? Everyone is getting, hello sir, hello Henry. Yes. What happened, Henry? Everyone is getting A. Shall we check what is the formula we need to use? Just a direct formula. What we know when it comes to energy, E is equal to hc by lambda. Now understand one thing, we need to find out number of photon also. Energy per photon. So what exactly we know? Lambda is 5000 Armstrong. So 5000 Armstrong means in meter, that is 5000 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. I can write. Yes. Yes, lambda value we know. And then they told at the rate of 10 to the power minus 7 joule per second. So finally, if we substitute everything, automatically we will get the answer. Aha, here some fight is going on. So automatically, if we use the formula and just direct substitution, we will get the answer as option A. Just direct substitution, my dear students. That's all. Nothing other than that. Just a direct substitution. Next question. For which orbit in He plus ion, the circumference is 26.5 Armstrong? Just use the formula. That up to the decoding formula is chemistry. After that formula, no, it's full mathematics. Yes. For which orbit in He plus ion, the circumference is 26.5 Armstrong? Yes, quick. See. Everyone is getting C. How to check? Circumference. It's nothing but 2 pi r is equal to 26.5 Armstrong. Rn. What is the value we know? 2 pi. Rn is nothing but 0.529 radius formula. 0.529 into n square by z. N square by z is equal to 26.5. Now automatically we can able to solve this. Yes, automatically if we solve, n value comes out to be 4. Option 4 is the right answer. Who is that telling A? Option 4 is the correct answer. So when it comes to atomic structure, all these formulas are very, very important. When electrons are de-exciting to the ground state from nth orbit of hydrogen atom, 15 spectral lines are formed. The shortest wavelength among these will be. Very good question. This is one of the very important model question. One of the important model question. When the particular electron is getting de-exciting, how many spectral line we are getting? 15 spectral line. The shortest wavelength they are asking. Yes. How to exactly do this? First, electron is coming from nth orbit to ground state, that is n is equal to 1. What is the number of spectral line formula? From the nth orbit, if it is coming to ground state, the value will be n into n minus 1, right? N into n minus 1 divided by 2. So that will be equal to 15. So automatically, if I solve this, what is the value we will be getting? N value comes out to be quadratic equation, right? N square minus n is equal to 30. So I need to get 30. Yes, n is equal to 6. Quadratic equation. N value comes out to be 6. So automatically now they are asking shortest wavelength. So what we know, wave number formula, that is nothing but R into Z square, hydrogen atom. So one only value, 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. What we know exactly, my dear students, if wavelength is more, energy will be less. Energy is inversely proportional to wavelength. So they are asking shortest wavelength. Shortest wavelength means energy should be very high. When energy will be very high? From 6th orbit to 1st orbit, then energy will be very high. So automatically what we will be getting, wave number R into 1 by, so we will be getting 36 minus 1, 35 by 36. Am I right? 35 by 36 R. One second. 35 by 36. No. 36 by 35. Yeah. It is clear? Yes. So option D is the correct answer. Option D will be the correct answer. Because N2 value should be always greater than N1 value. N2 should be always greater than N1. 6 square 36. So here we will be having 36. So 36 minus 1, 35 by 36. Hey, what happened to me? Oh my God. 35 by 36. But this is reciprocal of wavelength, wave number. Now they are asking wavelength. So wavelength will be 36 by 35 R. It is clear? Everybody is getting an idea? So option D will be the correct answer. Option D will be the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Here we will be getting 35 by 36. Because wave number is nothing but reciprocal of wavelength. In question they are asking wavelength. So we need to take it as a reciprocal. Next question. The following electronic transition occurs when lithium atom is heated in hot flame. Lithium atom. Okay. Which of these transition would result in emission of light? Yes. Which of the transition will result in the emission of light? Raj Hemant. Hi, afternoon, sir. Afternoon, Raj. How to find out these type of question? Very simple. Listen carefully. When actually light emission will happen? If transition happens from higher energy level to lower energy level. When transition happens from higher energy level to lower energy level, then emission of light will take place. So just calculate 2s to 2p. This is lower energy, this is higher energy. Emission will not happen. 2p to 3d. This is lower energy, this is higher energy. N plus L rule also we can follow. So it will not happen. 3d to 3p. If I talk about 3d to 3p, yes, automatically from higher energy, N plus L rule, N value is 3, L value is 2, 5. Here 4. So higher energy level to lower energy level. Next, 3p, 4s. What is exactly happening? 3p, 4s. Once again, it is from N plus L rule if I calculate for this. 3 plus 1, 4. This is also 4 plus 0, 4. If n plus L value comes out to be same, we need to check the principal quantum number. So once again, this is from lower energy level to higher energy level. 4s to 3p, what exactly we are getting? N plus L value. 3 plus 1. Once again, I am getting 4. But according to principal quantum number, this is higher energy level. So higher energy level to lower energy level, emission of light will take place. So 3 and 5, option B is the correct answer. So the simple thing what we need to remember is whenever transition is happening from higher energy level to lower energy level, automatically emission of light will take place. Just now you people are getting an idea. Directly they won't ask which is higher energy, lower energy. Like this indirect way of framing a question. Next, possible number of electron for which in n is equal to 4, L is equal to 3, S is equal to plus 1 by 2. Yes. Possible number of electron. A, why this many? B. Raj Hemant. One time you just enter B, automatically it will capture. No need to mention this many time. It is not required. Yes. N is equal to 4, L is equal to 3 and S is equal to plus 1 by 2. सर मेरा नेम ज्योति सिंह है. Okay, Jyoti Singh. So very simple. N is equal to 4. 4. L value 3 means it talks about which is subshell? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4F. So 4F means how many orbital we will be having? In 4F subshell, we will be having maximum number of electrons is 7. Yes. So maximum electron is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because S is equal to plus 1 by 2. So 1 spin. Minus 1 by 2 means then we will be having anti-clockwise also. So only clockwise spin. Only clockwise spin. So clockwise spin means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So automatically option B is the right answer. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the given line has maximum wavelength? Remember, wavelength should be maximum means energy should be less. Wavelength should be maximum means energy should be less. Wavelength should be maximum, energy should be less. So very simple, we can check. Third line of Lyman series. Lyman series means n is equal to 1. So in the same way, Balmer series means 2. Pascal, Lyman, Balmer, Pascal, bracket, P-Fun series. Now when it comes to third line of Lyman series, 2 to 1 is first line, 3 to 1 is second line, 4 to 1. First line of Balmer series, 3 to 2. Second line of Pascal, 4 to 3, 5 to 3. First line of bracket series. First line of bracket series means 5 to 4. Now we need to check. Mahesh Raja. Sir, when will you take remaining chapters as a marathon? Okay, next to marathon. Not yet decided, ma. I will just let you know after talking with the team. Otherwise, do one thing. If you guys, whoever watching this lecture, if you guys really want the again 12 hours marathon means after this class get over under this video, put it in comment section. So backend team also will observe. Even I can able to convey to the backend team. Students are asking for the marathon. It's clear. Fine. Now tell me. Yes. Which one will be having the shortest, which one they are asking? Maximum wavelength. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, but that will be not in English, right, Yogesh? Yes. So automatically, with the help of what? We can use this lambda. That is 1 by lambda is equal to R z square. They didn't tell anything. So 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So with the help of this formula, we can able to calculate. So which one will be the correct answer? Option D will be the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. We can able to tell it. Next, which of the following statement is incorrect? Now I am coming into periodic property. Which of the following is incorrect? Which of the following is incorrect? Yes. Which of the following is incorrect? Easily we can able to tell, because it is one of the important exception in any period. Which one will have greater atomic radius? Helium will, sorry, not only helium, the entire noble gas will have higher atomic radius in their respective period. If you people listen to my periodic properties lecture, there I explained in detail. So remember, it is an exception, option D. Incorrect is option D. Exception is in a respective period. At least from now onwards, remember, in a respective period, always the inert gases will have greater radius. The inert gas will be having greater size. Next question. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding diagonal relationship between aluminium and beryllium? Yes. Which of the following statement is not correct regarding diagonal relationship between aluminium and beryllium? Yes. Which question, ma? Raj Hemant. Which question? What is the correct answer? Both can form complexes with same maximum coordination. So option C is incorrect. Option C is incorrect. Aluminium and beryllium will give which carbide? Same gas. Which gas it will give? Methane gas. Yes. So option C is the correct answer. Next question. Select correct statement. Select correct statement. Plus 4 and 6. Yes, exactly. Select correct statement. Yes. Lanthanoid and actinoid belong to F block. An element having atomic number 31 belongs to third period. General outermost shell electron configuration of D block element. All actinoids are man-made elements. Read the question carefully. What they are asking. Select correct statement they are asking. B, C, B. What we know? Correct statement. Lanthanoid and actinoids belong to D block. They are not F block. So it is an incorrect statement. After lanthanum only it is lanthanoids. So exactly why it got the name lanthanoid? Because after lanthanum, but La and Ac belongs to D block. Element having atomic number 31 belongs to third period? No, it belongs to fourth period. General outermost shell electronic configuration of D block element is NS1 to 2, N to 1, D1 to 10. All actinides are man-made elements. No, they are all actinides are not man-made elements. So correct statement is option C is the correct statement. They are asking correct statement. Option C is the correct answer. Right? Tell me after zinc is 30. So 31 means it will becomes third period. First period is hydrogen helium. Second period is boron carbon nitrogen. Third period is aluminium magnesium everything. It is clear. So option C is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following conclusions are correct? Correct they are asking. Regarding the element having atomic number equal to 113. Particular element atomic number is 113. Which conclusions are correct they are asking? Which conclusions are correct? Yes. Hi, sir. You completed some chapters through 2 marathons. What about remaining, sir? Please take remaining also. Yeah, sure. I will take. Don't worry. So that's what again and again I'm telling. If you people want marathon, once this class get over, in the same video under the comment section, please do let us know, so that we will also come to know how many students want marathon, because time is very less, right? So I just need your support also in planning the things accordingly. So please do let me know how many people want the marathon once this class get over under the comment section. Yes, everybody. So what is the correct answer? It is present in group 13. That is true, correct. It is a P block element. That is correct. So 2 and 3 should be there. So which option is having 2 and 3? Option B. So 2, 3 and then 4. Remember, it present in which period it will present? Tell me, my dear students. 113. It will present in which period? 113. It will come under which period, my dear students? 113 comes under which period? Yes. Let me check how many of you can able to tell this question. 113 comes under which period? Seventh period. Yes, exactly. So it will come in seventh period. So basic periodic table question. Next. Which of the following is incorrect match? Which of the following is incorrect match? Which of the following is incorrect match? What happened? Feeling very tough this question. Why? How many of you feeling this question as very tough? Okay, according to Raj Hemant, B. Why B is incorrect, ma? Group 2B, 3B, 4B. And then here we are having 2A. Yes. Okay. Okay, road to Jibmer B. It's Subhashri B. Very stupid question it is. Yes. I think C, sir. No, one thing is very sure, you people not aware of periodic table, right? Look at the electronic configuration. With the help of electronic configuration, we can easily able to tell the answer. We can easily able to tell the answer. So what will be the answer for this? Option B is the correct answer. But okay, so what I want you guys to do means check and then let me know the answer in the comment section. Check, take the responsibility, because my dear students, periodic table is very important. So definitely you guys can expect these type of questions in exam. So please be very careful. Please do read periodic table. Otherwise, in next marathon session, I will be taking one shot no marathon. In that, I will discuss how to complete this periodic table. I will discuss. Don't worry. But this is the homework question. Why simple question? Actually, you people are feeling it is tough. That is dummy answer. Which of the following set is not correct? Chemical bonding, hybridization based question. Family members are very toxic. Yes. Which of the following set is not correct? Yes. Yes, sir. D is incorrect. Spelling mistake is there. A shape. So what will be the answer? We know very well XCF4. If I take XCF4, what is the shape? 4 bond pair, 2 lone pair. Shape will comes out to be square planar. But what they given? Tetrahedral. So D is incorrect. Option D is the correct answer. Option A, get ready. In the regular batch, I will frame questions from periodic table more because I understood even some students are taking dropper also. This much problem is there with respect to periodic table. That is very bad, my dear students. Next question. The species exhibiting maximum number of lone pair around central atom. Yeah, sure, Amu. After this class, I will check the telegram. I will respond to your message. Don't worry. Species exhibiting maximum number of lone pair electron. Maximum number of lone pair electron. Yes. 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 Sir, definitely you put PDF. Okay, now, sir. PDF I'm sharing to you guys daily in WhatsApp. I think you people are not in our WhatsApp group. PW NEET English. In the channel, please do join. Everybody. Maximum number of lone pair they are asking. So automatically XCF3 minus because fluorine valency is 1 only. But when it comes to oxygen and oxygen, we will be having valency is 2. So option C is the correct answer. Which of the following statement is true for acid ion? Remember, they are asking true statement. They are asking correct statement, not incorrect statement. Yes. Okay, sir. Because my brother completed second year. Oh, okay, Rabin. I will just check. I will check. He's preparing NEET and EMCET. Okay. The oxidation state of nitrogen in acid ion is -1. Yes, tell me, my dear students. First thing, they are asking true. It is called as pseudo halide or not, azide ion. Tell me that particular statement. Stop poll. It has a non-linear structure. That is incorrect. Azide ion is having non-linear structure. So basically azide is actually having linear structure. So it is a linear structure. They are asking true statement. It is pseudo halide. I am ready with that. Then it is isoelectronic with NO2. How many electrons will be there? 7 3s are 21 plus 1, 22. So here we will be having 16 plus 7, 23, but there we will be having 22 electron. So it is not isoelectronic. This is also wrong statement. Oxidation state of nitrogen is -1. My dear students, tell me, oxidation state of nitrogen is -1. Yes, tell me. What will be the oxidation state we will be having? It is pseudo halide. Oxidation state comes out to be -1/3. Average oxidation state. So correct answer is option B is the correct answer. It is basically a pseudo halide. Why we will be calling it as pseudo halide? It resembles the property of halide ion. Remember why we will be calling azide ion as pseudo halide? Because we will be calling it, because it will be resemblance. It is having -1 charge, valency. It resembles the property of group 17 halide ion. It is pseudo halide. It is clear. How? If you look at the structure also, the terminal nitrogen, we will be having the terminal nitrogens, right? Terminal nitrogen will have the oxidation state +1. Sorry, terminal nitrogen will have the oxidation state -1. Central will have the oxidation state +1. So which one they are talking? Anything they told terminal nitrogen or central nitrogen? Any clarity is given in the statement? No clarity, right? The reduced time of pole. Yeah, sure. Now everybody is getting an idea. Hafsana, here anything they mention, particularly central nitrogen or terminal nitrogen? Nothing is mentioned. So in that case, how we can able to consider like that? Okay. So option B is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following order is incorrect? Which of the following order is incorrect? Tell me. The same question I will ask there also. Don't worry. Yes. Ionic character. Thanks for informing me, sir. Yes. Polarizability. Oh my God. Cl minus, Br minus, I minus. So polarizability is directly proportional to size of anion. Directly proportional to size of anion. Polarizing power is directly proportional to charge of cation. Charge of cation. Covalent character. Covalent character is directly proportional to charge of cation, size of, inversely proportional to size of cation, but cation is same. Look at the anion. Directly proportional to charge of anion. Charge of anion is -1. Then size. Size of anion. Greater the size, more covalent thing. Now they are asking incorrect order. So incorrect order means option A is incorrect. Remaining all three is correct. Option A is incorrect. Next question. When covalent character is more, here greater the charge of cation, more will be the polarizing power. More polarizing power means more covalent character. More covalent character means ionic character will be less. That's all. So option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Which of the following interaction lies in the range of 8 to 12 kilojoule per mole? Yes, good afternoon, Ananya. Which of the following interaction lies in the range of 8 to 12 kilojoule per mole? Ji, sir. Yeah. Which of the following interaction lies in the range of 8 to 12 kilojoule per mole? Yes. 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 What will be the answer? See, normally in the question, what they are asking is which of the following interaction lies in the range of 8 to 12 kilojoule per mole. 8 to kilojoule per mole is possible for hydrogen bonding interaction. Hydrogen bonding interaction. So basically, in which of the following we will be having hydrogen bond formation? That will be the answer. Everybody getting an idea? So automatically, with the help of that, we can able to tell. 8 to 12 kilojoule is hydrogen bond. Yes. And then, so where and all hydrogen bond is possible? Here also possible. Yeah, here also hydrogen bond is possible. Okay, two options are coming. Okay, then it is multi-select question. Unknowingly came in NEET. It is not PYQ. Which of the following lies in the range of 8 to 12? Okay, generally hydrogen bond means what? 8 to 42 will be the general hydrogen bond. Then since here they mentioned 8 to 12, can I consider it as weak hydrogen bond? So weak hydrogen bond means F will not be the answer. Then D will not be the answer. If I compare B and C, then I will go for C. Since there will be a interaction, usually calcium magnesium comes means hydrogen bond interaction will be less. So here in option some mistake is there. Okay, in option some mistakes are there, so let us leave the question, because I think maybe DTP operator while preparing the options she would have done some mistake, nothing other than that. Okay, don't worry, let me keep some dummy answers. We will move to next question. Which of the following statement is not true for the given species? Which of the following statement is not true for the given species? Which of the following statement is not true? All species have linear shape. All species have some dipole moment. All species are isoelectronic. All species have identical bond order and they are diamagnetic in nature. Yes. All species are isoelectronic. That is true. They are asking not true. Some dipole moment will be there. All species have linear shape. Yes. Since everything is isoelectronic, they have identical bond order. At the same time, since even number of electron, they will be diamagnetic in nature. So, which is correct? Wrong. Option B is wrong. Have some dipole moment? No. Next. So, option B is the right answer. Next question. In which of the following d orbitals are not used by central atom in hybridization? Yes. In which of the following d orbital is not used by central atom in hybridization? CCC. Yes. Sir, small doubt, sir. What is the doubt? We can write and check the excited state electronic configuration. In that case, PBr5. If we take PBr5, it is not used by central atom in hybridization. D orbital will not be used. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, good afternoon, Bhavana. Is clear? So just what we need to do. Hey, Henry. I am there. It is clear, right? So this is very, very important. Yes. In PBr5 only, d orbital is not used. Just write the electronic configuration and check. Automatically in excited state, where and all we will be used. Actually, this should not be PBr5. This should be PBr3. Yes, it should be PBr3. Then only it will be the option C. Okay. So, till now, how many questions we completed? Till now, nearly 29 questions completed. So, let me move further. Yes, next I'm moving into thermodynamics. The respective examples of extensive and intensive properties are the examples of extensive and intensive properties. Yes, extensive property and intensive property. Yes, very easy question. So it is very easy question. So answer will be option C will be the answer. Entropy and temperature. We know all thermodynamic functions are extensive property. Now when it comes to intensive property, we will be having temperature, which does not depends on mass. Next question. Once more. Yeah. A system absorbs 10 kilojoule of heat and does 4 kilojoule of work. The internal energy of the system. Yes. We can use a delta U formula, right? Delta U is equal to Q plus W. Absorbs 10 kilojoules of heat, that is plus 10 kilojoule. Does 4 kilojoules of work. Work is done by the system, minus 4 kilojoule. So delta U is equal to 10 minus 4. Delta U is equal to 6 kilojoule. Since we are having positive sign, automatically option B is the correct answer. Option B will be the correct answer. Next question. For the given reaction, A gives D, delta H is equal to X. Steps involved are this one, this one, this one. Okay, we need to find out delta H2. Yes. Yeah. Very simple question. So option A will be the answer. What we know? AD. Just I need to add the equation. So if I'm adding delta H, total will be equal to delta H1 plus delta H2 plus delta H3. What they told, this is X is equal to X1. This I need to find out plus X3. So delta H2 will be equal to x minus x1 minus x3. So minus x1 minus x3, automatically option A will be the answer. Yes, option A will be the correct answer. Next question. If the heat of formation of NO2 is X, okay, the heat of reaction N2 plus O2 gives 2NO is Y, and the heat of reaction 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2 is Z. Then, which is the correct answer? Yes. How we can able to do this? What is the answer we are getting? D. How we will be getting D? Correct answer will be option C will be the correct answer. Option C will be the correct answer. Right? So how I can able to form NO2 from these two equations? Yes. So y or x value they are asking. How we can able to form? So in the given reaction, NO2 is x. So let me write half N2 plus O2 gives NO2. This is formation. Heat of formation of NO2 is x. Heat of reaction they given. N2 plus O2 gives 2NO2. That is, heat of reaction will be y. 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. For this, heat of reaction is Z. How I can able to form above equation from this? First of all, no reverse and all happening. This first equation I can multiply by half. So I will be getting half O2. I will be getting 1 mole. Yes, first equation I am multiplying by half. Second equation, once again I will be multiplying by 2NO, 2NO. So first equation, if I multiplying by half, I will get 1. So here also I will be multiplying by half. 1NO, 1NO will get cancelled. Half O2, half O2. So I will be getting nothing but 1 by O2. Here also 1NO2. Yeah, 1NO2. Second equation also I am multiplying by half. So automatically x, if I talk about x will be equal to y plus 2 plus z by 2. It is nothing but 2x is equal to y plus z. So y will be equal to 2x minus c. So option C is the correct answer. Option C will be the Correct answer. Next question. The difference between delta H and delta E for the reaction. Yes. Temperature is 25 degrees C. What will be the answer for this question? How to solve this particular question? But I think compared to other classes, students are enjoying chemistry class. I can able to see that happiness in the chat section. Huh? There are different chemistry classes going on. See, Ajay Kumar. For actually in chat, if any of the backend team or any students are no, it is like chemistry love story is happening in the chat. But in NEET examination, it's going to be a horror story. Exam is approaching. Enjoy sir flow. That's what. Okay, tell me, my dear students, how we can able to do delta H, enthalpy, internal energy. What is the relation we know between enthalpy and then internal energy? Very simple. We know delta H is equal to delta U plus delta PV. Otherwise, I can write delta H is equal to delta U plus delta NG because pressure and volume term is not given in the equation. So if this comes this side, delta H minus delta U is equal to delta NG. Now what exactly they are asking? Delta NG, it is applicable only for number of moles of gas. How many moles of gas is there in the product side? 12 minus. In the reactant side, how much I am having? 15. So 12 minus 15 means minus 3 into R value. We are dealing in kilojoule. So kilojoule means if I want to write 8.314, that is joule per Kelvin per mole, right? So 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. Otherwise, for simple purpose, how we can able to take this as? We can take this 8 value. How we can able to take? Yes, 8.314 for calculation purpose. How we can able to take 8.314? Anybody? Yes. Temperature 25 degrees C means in Kelvin how much we will be having? It is nothing but 298 Kelvin. So 298 into R value, what we can able to take? 25 by 3. Yes, exactly. For calculation purpose, we can take it as 25 by 3. Now, approximately 3 will get cancelled. Keep this as 300. So, it is nothing but 75,000, 7,500. Yeah, 25 threes are, yeah, 75. 00 will be there. 7,500. What will be the units we will be having? This is Kelvin. This is mole. So 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. So final answer we are getting in joule. So automatically kilojoule means approximately 7.5 minus 7.5. Option A will be the correct answer. That's all. Directly we can able to do it. Option A will be the correct answer. Next question. Volume of gas expands by 0.25 meter cube at a constant pressure of 1 s. Yes, exactly. Approximation. No, I just want to take, just want to check even 25 by 3 students know or not. That is also very important. Volume of gas expands by this much volume at constant pressure of 1. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tell me. Only unit is matter in this question. Hafsana can't even able to ask one question, sir. Yeah. Yes. Volume of gas expands by 0.25 meter cube at a constant pressure of 1. What is the expression we will be having? Pressure is mentioned, volume is expansion, volume of the gas is expanding. So automatically, I think they are asking work done. Yeah. So question is incomplete. Work done they are asking. So pressure of 1, what will be the work done? So what formula we can use? W is equal to minus P external dV. What is external pressure? 1. dV change in volume is 0.25. So work done is 0.25. Now this is very, very important. What we are having? Yes, joule, watt or Newton. What will be the answer? Yes. What will be the units? B. So we will be having watt, Newton, joules. I will be taking 250 joule. How exactly I am writing it is in joule? Because we know very well 1 atm means how many pascal will be approximately 101,325 pascal, right? So automatically we will be getting the answer. Just conversion. So option B is the correct answer. Let me move into next question. Shall we move into organic part, my dear students? Okay, let's finish this question, then we will move into organic part. When 1 gram of anhydrous oxalic acid is burnt at 25 degrees C, anhydrous oxalic acid, COOH, COOH, the amount of heat liberated is this much. Enthalpy of combustion they are asking. Yes, enthalpy of combustion they are asking. Enthalpy of combustion. When 1 gram of anhydrous oxalic acid is burnt at 25 degrees C, amount of heat liberated is this much. Now, delta H combustion. Yes. Yeah. What we will be getting? Heat they given, right? So, enthalpy of combustion is nothing but heat liberated upon number of moles. So how much heat is liberated? 2.835 kilojoule. Number of moles, how much gram? 1 divided by, what is the gram molar mass of oxalic acid? 12 twos are 24 plus 2 plus 4 oxygen, right? 64. 90. Yes, 90. 1 by 90. Now 2.835 into 90. What exactly we will be getting? So into 100 means we will be getting 283.5, right? Into 100 means we will be getting 283.5. So this is 90, lesser than 283.5, but correct answer will be option A, minus of heat liberated. Yes, so option A will be the correct answer. Option A will be the correct answer. Done? Fine. Next. An athlete takes 100 gram of glucose of energy equivalent to 1560 kilojoule. How much amount of energy is uptaken by 1 gram molecule of glucose? Very easy. Basic concepts of chemistry. Mole concept based question. Yes, this question is completely based on mole concept. Next, actually, we are moving into redox reaction. Yes. So what is the answer we will be getting? Just a mole concept. Think in this way. 100 gram of glucose, how much energy we are getting? 1560 kilojoules of energy. Here it is in kilojoules only. So automatically 1 gram of glucose. Here molecule is given. Listen carefully. Gram molecule. That means moles of glucose. Gram molecule. Here the question is about gram molecule. So 1 gram glucose will give how much amount of energy? So we'll be getting 1.56 kilojoule. Here the question is 1 gram molecule of glucose. Yes. The question is about gram molecule. So 1 gram molecule is nothing but mole. So 1 mole of glucose automatically will give 15.6. For 1 gram it is this much, means then for 1 mole, what is the molar mass? Actually we will be having 180, right? So 15.6 into 180. So 15.6 into 180. What will be the answer? So we can write it as 156 into 10 to the power minus 1. I think option B will be the answer. It is clear. Everybody getting the point how to solve this question? Yes, everybody getting an idea. So one of the very important question. Blindly, please don't do. Option B is the correct answer. Next, I'm moving into redox reaction. Which of the following group will behave as oxidizing as well as reducing agent? Tell me, my dear students. Which of the following group will behave as oxidizing as well as reducing agent? Yes. So oxidizing as well as reducing agent means it should not present in highest oxidation state or lowest oxidation state? K2Cr2O7, highest oxidation state. Next, MnO4 minus, highest oxidation state. So it will undergo only reduction. How it is possible to undergo oxidation? So option C will be the answer. Option C will be the answer. Option C will be the answer. Next question. Half mole of Cr2O3 releases this many number of electron. Then probable product will be, very important model question. Very important model question. Yes. Half moles of Cr2O3 releases 1.5 into 10 to the power 23 number of electrons. Then probable product will be, what will be the probable product? Yes. Sure, everybody. Option D is the answer. How option D is the answer? Tell me. Anybody can able to give the reason? Why option D is the answer? Yes. Option B. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer will be option D will be the correct answer. Option D will be the correct answer. How? First calculate, if I take Cr2O3. So what is its oxidation state here? +3. Cr2O3 Cr2O3 exists in half state. They clearly mentioned half mole releases this many number of electron. They clearly told half moles release this many number of electron. So let me first calculate number of moles of electron. So number of moles of electron. How we will do? Number of electron divided by Avogadro number. I will take it as 6 into 10 to the power 23. So number of moles of electron comes out to be 6 upon 0.25. Yes, 0.25. 0.25 is the number of moles of electron is getting released from half mole. Since they told half moles of Cr2O3, tell me in half mole of Cr2O3, how many moles of chromium is present? In 1 mole of Cr2O3, how many chromium is present? 2 chromium. So in half moles of Cr2O3, how many chromium will be present? 1 chromium will be present, right? So automatically, according to them, 1 mole of chromium is releasing this many number of electron. 1 mole of chromium is releasing 0.25 moles of electron. So now change in oxidation state. How I can able to calculate change in oxidation state? Very simple. Change in oxidation state. How many moles of electron is getting transferred? 1.5 into 10 to the power 20. Sorry, how many moles of? So 0.25 moles of electron is getting transferred. How many chromium atom we are having? 1 chromium atom, n factor. So how I will write always n factor? Change in oxidation state. It is nothing but number of electron transferred into how many chromium atom is there? 1 chromium atom, because half mole only we are taking. So 0.25 is the change in oxidation state. Change in oxidation state is 0.25. So initially, what is the oxidation state we are having exactly? So partial oxidation is happening, right? Partial oxidation is happening. Now, if that is the case, tell me, my dear students, what exactly we will be having? Yes. Yes. You see, no one is listening to the class. Everyone is saying there. Everyone is chit-chatting happily. After this, let me do few questions, then I will finish off. Ananya, sir, yes, ma, tell me. There, in a very interesting way, chat is going on. So, in half moles of Cr2O2, what is the change in oxidation state? We are getting the change in oxidation state as 0.25. 0.25 is the change in oxidation state. Now, automatically, they are asking, what is the probable product? The question is all about finding out the probable product. So automatically, imagine if I talk about half mole of Cr2O3 is releasing this much. So the change in oxidation state is 0.25. So automatically what I will be getting? Yes. Now we can able to do it, right? It is clear. And then, so they are asking probable product from general stoichiometric equation. We know very well. So CrO4 2 minus, what will be the state? Plus 6. Here, what will be the state? Plus 6. So based on that, we can able to tell. It is clear. Yes. Next question. Hydrazine reacts with KaO3 in presence of HCl. Equivalent mass of N2H4 and KiO3 they are asking. Very simple. Calculate the N factor and then we can able to do. Right? Road to Jimmer. Yeah, after this class, I need to decide. Maximum now evening, I'm having another one bridge course class, right? So I will just go outside, have, and then I will come back. Sir, please give us a break for lunch. Okay, sure. After redox reaction, I will give a break. So after that, only few organic chemistry questions will be there. Take it as a homework and try to solve. I will share the PDF because already in marathon also organic chemistry is completed, right? So you guys can able to do it. N2H4. So we need to calculate the change in oxidation state. In KiO3, what will be the change in oxidation state? Very simple. X oxygen will be -2. So X minus 6 is equal to -1. X will be equal to +5. Here iodine exists in +5 state. Here iodine exists in +1 state. So what will be the change in oxidation state? +5, +4, +3, +2, +1. Change in oxidation state is 4 into 1 iodine atom. So N factor is 4. Now what they are asking, equivalent mass. When it comes to KiO3, what will be the equivalent mass of KiO3? We can calculate, right? So molecular mass divided by N factor. So automatically we will be getting in the same way. For N2H4 also you guys can able to do it. Yes. Done. So molecular mass divided by N factor. Just to do molecular mass divided by N factor, then you guys can solve this question. Alright. So let me move into organic chemistry. Still some questions are there, but that will be a basic questions, my dear students. See, arrange in the decreasing order of oxidation state of nitrogen. Basic oxidation state calculation you guys can able to do. Oxidation number of oxygen in, these are all very important question. Take it as a homework and try to solve. Oxidation state of nitrogen in aniline and nitrobenzene, this is also very important question. Decomposition of KClO3 is an example of what? Intermolecular redox reaction. Intermolecular, okay, this is inter, this is intra, disproportionation, all of this. Like this general questions actually I'm giving here. Take it as a homework and try to solve. Now I am moving into organic chemistry. Is everyone is ready to solve organic chemistry question? Yes. Is everyone is ready to solve? Since, okay, only few questions are there in organic chemistry, so try to solve. It will be very simple only. So let me start from this question. Yes, first question. Acid deformed in the above reaction is, they are starting from alkyl halide. They are starting from alkyl halide, C2H5Br. Yes, quick. Organic chemistry is very interesting. Only few questions, so after that we can go for lunch. That's it. I will also finish the class. Now organic, I think everybody can able to do in a very happy way. C option, sir. Everyone is sure? No. Correct answer is option B. We will be getting succinic acid. If I treat with alcoholic KOH, alpha beta elimination, I will be getting alkene. Bromine in presence of CCl4, I will be getting dibromo product. If I treat with KCN, I will be getting, now what exactly we will be getting? With excess of water. Automatically we will be getting succinic acid. We will be getting succinic acid. It is clear. So remove Cn and then we need to put COOH. That's all. CH2, COOH, CH2, COOH. The correct answer is succinic acid. Okay, now onwards, I will start with the poll time of 45 seconds, 30 seconds. Next question. Match the list. Only 30 seconds. Quick. 30 seconds. Match the following. From aldehyde ketone carboxylic acid. Yes. Yes, exactly. Option B is the right answer, but time got over. So option B is the correct answer. For A, we can use with the help of diball H. How in presence of diball H actually will be happening where the bond breakage will happen between this hydrogen. Then B, for B actually what we will be using? We will be using zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl. So remove the CO. Instead of that, we need to add CH2. Then for C, it is 1. Yeah, for C, it is 1. So option B is the right answer. Next question. Identify the following reaction product. Yes. You can see it in the live session, Noma Santosh. Go to the channel, look into the live session. Already the classes has been scheduled. You can see that. Identify the product in the following reaction. Yes. What exactly we are using? Z10HG. Automatically, this C double bond O, this C double bond O will be get reduced. Option D will be the correct answer. Option D will be the correct answer. No one is answering in less than 45 seconds. Very bad. So option D will be the correct answer. Next question. The number of correct reaction among the following. The number of correct reaction among the following. Yes. Number of correct reaction among the following. One of the naming reaction is there. One naming reaction, that is the clue. What is the correct answer? Option C is the correct answer. Option C will be the correct answer. But here, how exactly the reaction will happen? Here we will be getting H, here we will be getting OH. Here in presence of H2 reduction. Yes, so they are asking correct one. So these and all incorrect one. So the correct one is option C is the correct one. Here this will get positive charge, this will get minus charge. So reaction will be different. Option C is the correct reaction. Next question. Consider the given chemical reaction. Identify product A. KMNO4 in presence of H2SO4 benzene. Direct question. These questions are direct questions. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow in live, that's why I'm asking. Class is there. One second, I will check the channel. One second, my dear students. It is scheduled. It is scheduled in the channel. Just now I checked. Yeah, exactly. Santosh, now he got. Today evening, first class of Subrat sir is there in YT Live, evening 6 o'clock. 24th, Ambika ma'am class is there. Everything is scheduled. Yes, for this, what is the correct answer? Direct question, adipic acid we will be getting. So, direct question, we know very well. Automatically, what exactly we will be getting? Adipic acid. Next question. So, last question, option D is the answer. Why pole is not taking? I don't know. Identify A and B in the chemical reaction. Yes, quick. Identify A and B in the chemical reaction. Yes. Automatically, the correct answer is option C. How? If I take here positive charge, minus charge. So, A will be C double bond O, CH2, CH2, COOH. Then B, reduction I am doing. So, automatically what I will be having? This C double bond O will change into CH2. So, option C will be the correct answer. Next question. Identify A in the following reaction. So, they are having ketone. So, what they are doing? Ketone in presence of N2H4 followed by ethylene glycol KOH. So, automatically C double bond O, we will be getting option B. Direct question. These are all very direct question. Consider the given reaction. Identify major product P. So, first they are treating with 4 reagent. The starting thing is acetic acid. So, what I will be telling? First, actually, we are treating this with what? We are treating this with lithium aluminum hydride. So, reducing agent. Acid will give what? We will be getting corresponding alcohol. Next, I am treating this with PCC. So, automatically, what now I will be getting with PCC? With PCC, we will be getting corresponding aldehyde. Yes, we will be getting the corresponding aldehyde CH3 C double bond OH. Next, I am treating this with HCN. Now, what will happen? So, automatically, we will be having CH3 CH OH CN. CH3CH OHCN. Now, finally, what I am doing? I am treating this with water in presence of OH minus. So, automatically, I will be getting CH3 CHOH COOH. So, option D will be the correct answer. Option D will be the correct answer. It is clear, right? So, with PCC, automatically, we will be getting aldehyde. Next question. Which among the following aldehyde is most reactive towards nucleophilic addition reaction? So, very simple question. So, I am telling this answer. Next question. Identify product P in the following reaction. Before identifying the product, what is the reagent they given? Bromine in presence of red phosphorus. Tell me, bromine in presence of red phosphorus means what is the name reaction? What is the name reaction involved here, my dear students? Please do let me know. What is the name reaction involved here? B for biryani. What is the name reaction involved here, my dear students? Please do tell me. What will be the name reaction? We will be getting HVZ reaction. I am telling no, based on this HVZ reaction, even in our JE exam 2026, we got question. JE 2026 April month, they framed one question based on HVZ reaction. So HVZ, yes, exactly, wrote to Jibmer. So HVZ reaction means automatically what will be the product we will be getting? Yes, very simple. Here, hydrogen will be there. Remove this hydrogen and add bromine. Option A will be the correct answer. Option A will be the correct answer. Very simple HVZ reaction. Next question. Identify major product X formed. Just now we discussed COHCl in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. What we will be getting? Product X will be benzaldehyde. We know this very well. Right? So option C will be the correct answer, benzaldehyde. Next, which of the following compound give positive iodoform test? To give positive iodoform test, which one will give positive iodoform test? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. B will give. So when the compound treated with aqueous KOH followed by what I am using? Potassium hypoiodide. So I will be getting, yes, so methyl ketone group will be there. Automatically, iodoform test is possible. Which of the following compound will give silver mirror with ammoniacal silver nitrate? Yes. Formic acid, formaldehyde, benzaldehyde, ketone. Which one will give ammoniacal silver nitrate test? Except ketone, formaldehyde, formic acid, benzaldehyde. All these three will give silver mirror test. Option B, A, B, C is the correct answer. Yes. Once again, naming reaction. This reduction is known as what? Like this question comes means it is a happy news for us. Hydrogen in presence of palladium BaSO4, Rosenman reduction. It is nothing but Rosenman reduction. Next. Identify the name reaction once again. From benzene to benzaldehyde in presence of COHCl, it is called as, what is the name reaction? Gatterman-Koch reaction. Option C is the correct answer. It is called as Gatterman-Koch reaction. This reaction is called as Gatterman-Koch reaction. Next, statement type question. All the following compound react with para-toluene sulfonyl chloride. Their products in the above reactions are soluble in aqueous NaOH. Yes. Quick. Now the question is from amine chapter. Guys, only organic chem. No, Sherin, we started from basic concepts of chemistry, atomic structure, chemical bonding, then followed by thermodynamics, thermochemistry, chemical equilibrium, then aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid. Now I am discussing amines. See, he is asking to other girls, do you think you look beautiful? Here I am teaching very, very important thing, but he's enjoying from starting of the class. Let him enjoy. Both statements are false. Yes, option A is the right answer. Product A and B formed in the following reaction. First nitrating mixture followed by tin HCl, then NaNO2. Diazotization, next reaction is with phenol. What will be getting formed? Very simple. With a nitrating mixture, we will be getting nitrobenzene. With a tin HCl, I will be getting aniline. Aniline with the diazotization, I will be getting benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride reacts with phenol to give para-hydroxy azobenzene. Which reaction is this, my dear students? The reaction is coupling reaction. Para-hydroxy azobenzene. A, B, C, D. Yes, aniline, para-hydroxy azobenzene. Option C will be the correct answer. Next question. The final product A formed in the following multi-step reaction sequence. No problem, Ananya. Take care. Whenever time is there, watch as a recorded lecture. Otherwise, better download the notes from the WhatsApp. Try to solve. Sir, how can I contact you on Telegram, sir? Yeah, there is some discussion groups are there for other state students like PW, Tamil Nadu discussion group, all those things in the Telegram channel. I will be there. Even morning, one more student contacted me in Telegram. If that student is there listening, means please tell the thing to Bhavna so that she can contact me. What we will be getting? Once again, aryl halide. The question is from aryl halide is the reactant. Yes. First, if I treat with magnesium ether, so what I will be getting? I will be getting phenyl ring MgBr. Then I am treating this with what? Ether, then CO2 in presence of H plus. So automatically I will be getting benzoic acid. Now benzoic acid, I am treating this with ammonia. So I will be getting benzamide. Next, with Br2 in presence of NaOH. So automatically I will be getting aniline. Preparation of aniline. Option B is the correct answer. It is clear. Next. Following is a confirmatory test for aromatic primary amine. Aniline, diazotization, scarlet red dye. What will be A? From aniline to benzene diazonium chloride, we know very well NaNO2 in presence of HCl. Now, benzene diazonium chloride with what actually I will be getting? Scarlet red dye. Yes. With what I will be getting? Scarlet red dye. Yes, today onwards classes are there ma for Lakshya NEET English batch. First batch will be in the YT live as well as app, but first class will be the free class. Even after that, you guys can enroll if you like the classes. Definitely, you guys will like. Today, Subrat sir will be taking that first live class. Yeah, you will get all the details in the app only. In the app, go to the announcement section. Automatically, you guys will get all the updates. Yes. So A, I told B, C, D. Find out this and let me know the answer. Very, very important. Take it as a homework question. Okay. So I am reaching the final stage. Only few more questions are there. Which of the following reactions is correct? Which of the following reactions are correct? They are asking not incorrect. They are asking correct reactions. They are asking correct reaction. Yes. B, exactly. So the correct answer is option B is the correct answer. Other than this and all, incorrect. We also know very well this and all, incorrect. It is clear, right? Then, okay, next one. The source of nitrogen in Gabriel synthesis of amine. What will be the reactant source of nitrogen? Yes, what will be the Gabriel synthesis? In the name only it's there. What is the full name of the reaction? Gabriel thalamide synthesis. So where Gabriel thalamide? Potassium thalamide. Very simple. Even we know this reaction as Gabriel thalamide synthesis only. No. So what will be the reactant I will be taking? Thalamide only. So option D is the correct answer. Next question. The best reagent for converting 2-phenyl propanamide into 2-phenyl propanamide. Listen carefully. From amide to amine, they are asking what is the best reagent. What I can use? From amide to amine, what we will be using? Very simple. Amide to amine. So we need to do reducing agent. What is the better reducing agent? Lithium aluminum hydride in ether. We can use that and then we can reduce the amide C double bond O to CH2. Reduction of aromatic nitro compounds using FeHCl gives. Yes, if I take aromatic nitro compounds, what exactly I will be getting? Reduction. Aromatic nitro compounds will give aromatic primary amine. That's it. That NO2 reduction, remove oxygen, put hydrogen. Instead of NO2, I will be adding NH2. So automatically, what will be the answer? Option C will be the answer. Which of the following compound will not undergo azo coupling reaction under benzene disonium chloride? We know very well hydrogen should be there, right? Aniline will undergo, phenol will undergo. What about anisole? Yes, anisole and nitrobenzene, which will not undergo. Anisole also will undergo. Why? Because basic mechanism is electrophilic substitution reaction. Plus some group should be there. So which will not undergo? Nitrobenzene. Which will not undergo? Nitrobenzene. It is clear. Based on this, we can able to tell. Next question. Okay. That's all, my dear students. That's all. So all the questions I discussed, in between I given some of the homework question, right? So in today class, how many questions we discussed means, okay, it is organic chemistry question. I didn't use the timer. So nearly 50 questions in today class we discussed. So my only thing is practice more and more question. These are all the different model question, different model repeated questions. I didn't discuss all the questions. These are all the model questions we can expect in our NEET examinations also. It is clear, my dear students. So with this, I am finishing. So only one thing I just want to tell, download the notes from the WhatsApp. Okay. So kindly download the notes from the WhatsApp. That is very, very important. Some of the homework questions I given, no, try to practice that. One more meeting, if you people really want long marathon, like how I did in last 2 classes, please understand. If you people want now, after this class get over, let me know in the comment section how really you people want marathon means. Please do let us know. Definitely we will plan, because we are running out of time, right? So whatever your requirement, please do let us know in the comment section. Definitely I will also respond. Backend team also will respond. Okay. Okay, my dear students. Tell me your IPL prediction, sir. No, I will tell in the next class. Definitely I will tell what will be my IPL prediction. Before that, you also let me know what is your IPL prediction. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Roto Jibmer, Henry, Raj, everyone. Yes, very happy. Okay, Ananya, no problem. You just go and watch the recorded lecture. It's not a big deal. But one more thing, today evening 6 p.m. what class we are having? We are having physics first class of Lakshay NEET batch live is scheduled. So it is a free class, first class. Watch that lecture. Till any of you, due to any reason, not enrolled means after that class, definitely you people will understand how much important physics class, how that next 1 year is going to be. You people will definitely enroll in that batch. Okay. Okay, my dear students, take care. Bye bye. These are all the different model question. Again, I'm telling, don't ask me, sir, the same question will come. These are all the different model questions we can expect, because these many years, the same model question repeated n number of time from limiting reagent, from amine name reaction. So, particularly, I selected those questions. Practice more and more question. I will be meeting all you guys in the next class. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Completed, bro.